In today's show, US dollar strength mimics the 2020 crash. I'll be sharing the 5 things to watch out for in the Bitcoin market this week. And as shared here by Material Indicators, Bitcoin is hovering above a block of $110 million in bid liquidity, down to 37,500. But we have yet to see buying with volume. In my opinion, if Bitcoin bounces from here, bulls may muster a relief rally, but doubt the macro bottom is in without testing the 200-week moving average. And as the Crypto Quant CEO shares here, Bitcoin old whales 2 weeks ago, 47,000 sounds expensive. Let's dump it here. Institutions today, 40,000 sounds cheap. Let's stack some BTC. Speculative guess, but this fight seems to create a broad range sideways. And as Jesse Olson shares here, many calling for corrections on the US dollar currency index, but still looking bullish. And as shared here by Miles Creative, if we see the US dollar currency index roll over again at this trend line, be prepared for a strong send. Naturally, the Fed has key importance here, as any change of course will put pressure on the dollar. And as economist Holger shares, the biggest bond bubble in 800 years continues to deflate after rising U.S. inflation data shake up the bond markets. The value of global bonds has dropped by another $400 billion this week, bringing the total loss from all-time high to $6.4 trillion. And Plan B tweeted this incoming tidal wave for the Bitcoin market and reminds us, patience, last day, April 18th, which is the deadline to file your taxes. Also in today's show, Bitcoin average transaction fees lowest in 2 years at just $1.04. And as you can see in this chart, the all-time high was set back in April of 2021 at $62.78 before coming down to its 8th-month average of $2 in July of 2021. Also in today's show, billionaire Mark Cuban is making big changes to his crypto portfolio. I'll be revealing to you what his latest crypto portfolio actually looks like inside. Also in today's show, top analyst Michaël Poppe says big run coming for XRP and Litecoin and predicts one metric in particular will trigger the next crypto bull run, and that metric is the US dollar currency index, which pins the US dollar against a basket of fiat currencies. Quoting the analyst here, still waiting for this one to turn around, then the party of crypto will begin. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, all the major cryptos are currently correcting and in the red, but where's the Bitcoin price likely to go next? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. The goal is to get to 100,000 subs along with a $100,000 Bitcoin price. If you like getting that crypto, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And today's episode is brought to you by BlockFi, the #1 leading provider of financial products and services for crypto investors. And right now you can get up to $250 in Bitcoin when you buy crypto or fund your account today with BlockFi. Be sure to use my referral link in the description right down below. Right now there are more than 500,000 people and 350 institutions globally using BlockFi to manage over $10 billion in assets. And here are some of their flagship products, which includes their trading platform where you can buy, sell, and trade the top cryptocurrencies. You can do instant trades with ACH. You can trade 24/7, 365. Another flagship product I love is their BlockFi Bitcoin Rewards Visa credit card, where you can earn an unlimited 1.5% back in Bitcoin on everything you buy. There are no annual fees, no foreign transaction fees, and you can see if you're approved with no impact to your credit score. Also like to point out, for your first 90 days, you're actually going to earn 3.5% Bitcoin back on all your purchases, truly making this a no-brainer. So go ahead and click my referral link in the description right down below to get up to $250 in Bitcoin, and let's start stacking those sats, shall we? All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. How's it going, crypto fam? Make some noise in the live chat. Now for the 5 things to watch out for in the Bitcoin market this week. Number 1, holiday cheer cost Bitcoin $40,000. It's a frustrating time for Bitcoin spot traders. Without traditional market guidance, Bitcoin faces 4 days of out-of-hours trading, meaning that liquidity is thinner than normal. This has a habit of making any sudden price moves ripple out and cause larger than normal knock-on effects, which was the case overnight on Sunday as the market dived over $1,000 in a matter of minutes, including an $800 loss in a single-minute candle. And with it came the loss of support at $39,000. Data from on-chain monitoring resource Material Indicators confirms, reading his tweet here, Bitcoin is hovering above a block of $110 million in bid liquidity, down to 37,500, but we have yet to see buying with volume. In my opinion, if Bitcoin bounces from here, bulls may muster a relief rally, but doubt the macro bottom is in without testing the 200-week moving average. Now for the next factor to keep your eyes out on this week in the Bitcoin market, macro has plenty of surprises up its sleeve. That's right, with Western markets closed until Tuesday, there's little scope for macro-induced moves on crypto. As pointed out here by Holger, the biggest bond bubble in 800 years continues to deflate after rising U.S. inflation data shakes up the bond markets. The value of global bonds has dropped by another $400 billion this week, bringing its total loss from all-time high to $6.4 trillion. Now, inflation is a double-edged sword for Bitcoiners. The tide of rising prices and central bank reactions set to put serious pressure on both stocks and risk assets at first. Only later on, various theories argue will the tide turn in favor of Bitcoin as a store of value. And quoting Bloomberg strategist Mike Malone right here, the contrast between high equity prices and tame commodities on a 10-year basis may point to greater odds of decreases for stocks. The S&P 500 was up about 280% as of the end of 2021, and our rate of change graphic shows the index as a top potential reversion risk versus the Fed. Now for the third factor to keep your eyes out on this week in the Bitcoin market, US dollar currency index faces do or die decision. That's right, one yardstick for the traditional economy is meanwhile at what could turn out to be a crucial inflection point. That's right, the US dollar currency index, which is a key measure of dollar strength, is facing a choice between continued upside and a major correction as it lingers at the 100 points threshold. Now, it was a long time coming. The last time the US dollar currency index was so bullish was back in April of 2020 at the height of the coronavirus market shock. Now, the US dollar currency index has a habit of running in opposition to the Bitcoin price. And while that inverse correlation has broken down to some extent over the past year, the odds remain that a major drawdown for the US dollar would be a benefit to the king crypto. Quoting Miles Creative here, if we see the US dollar currency index roll over again at this trend line, be prepared for a strong send. Naturally, the Fed has key importance here, as any change of course will put pressure on the dollar. Now for the fourth factor to keep your eyes out on this week in the Bitcoin market, exchange balances are their lowest since mid-2018. That's right. What are the most bullish signals coming from Bitcoin in the current environment? Look no further than exchanges for one, as their declining balances point to sustained determination to hodl BTC. And according to the latest data, not only are buyers continuing to move large tranches of coins off the exchanges and into cold storage, but those exchanges' overall Bitcoin balance is now at fresh multi-year lows. Figures from on-chain analytics firm CryptoQuant confirms that the balance of 21 major exchanges was 2.274 million BTC as of Sunday, and the last time that level was so low was all the way back in July of 2018. Now, the impact of such buyer trends has yet to be seen in practice. Despite the available supply declining, a real scramble for Bitcoin has not yet occurred, while sellers have conversely sought to exit at levels approaching $50,000 in recent weeks. And checking out this tweet from the CryptoQuant CEO, Bitcoin old whales 2 weeks ago, 47,000 sounds expensive. Let's dump it here. Institutions today, 40,000 sounds cheap. Let's stack some BTC. Speculative guess, but this fight seems to create a broad range sideways. Now for the fifth and final factor to keep your eyes out on this week in the Bitcoin market, crypto sentiment diverges into extreme fear. Checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, one of my favorite indicators, it shows we're currently rated a 24 out of 100, back in extreme fear. Yesterday was a 28 in fear, last week a 32, and last month a 28 in fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That could be a great buying opportunity like we're witnessing right now. BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. And before I break down next story of the day, Bitcoin average transaction fees dropped to their lowest in 2 years at $1.04. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market, which you can see is currently correcting and in the red, with Bitcoin down 2.5% for the day, trading just above $39,400, with Ether down about 4%, maintaining just above $2,900, while Solana, Avalanche, Polkadot, Cardano, Doge, and XRP all correcting and in the red. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. The average transaction fee per Bitcoin transaction made a complete 360-degree turn over nearly 2 years ago to settle down at under $1.04, a number which was last recorded back in June of 2020. Now, the Bitcoin transaction fee is the cost to transfer any amount of Bitcoin, which is also directly proportional to the time it takes to validate and complete the transaction. As evidenced by data provided by blockchain.com, the average Bitcoin transaction fee saw a steady decline from an all-time high of $62.78 back in April of 2021 before coming down to an 8-month average of $2 in July of 2021. I want to give a quick shout out to Prime XBT, an award-winning multi-asset trading platform that allows you to trade global financial markets using Bitcoin, USD, Tether, USDC, and more. And I'm not exaggerating when I say award-winning. As you can see here, they won the Forex Awards for the best crypto and Forex broker, as well as for the best crypto trading app. And their volume is absolutely insane, doing $545 million in trading volume in the past 24 hours. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click the link in the description right down below to take advantage of Prime XBT today, and let's start stacking that crypto, shall we? And before April 2021, the average Bitcoin transaction fee peaked in December of 2017, standing at $54.63. Then the sudden spike in the transaction fees at the time mirrored the significant decline in the Bitcoin network hash rate. However, at the time of this recording, the Bitcoin network hash rate remains at its newly attained all-time high of 248 exahashes per second, and as a result of the above combination, Bitcoin's highly resilient network can possess secure Bitcoin transactions at lower costs, as it oscillates between the $35,000 and $45,000 mark throughout the year, as seen below based on data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro. In TradingView, with more jurisdictions ready to ease up on the Bitcoin ecosystem, along with timely network updates, the resultant increase in participation will further ensure a stronger network while playing a deflationary role in the Bitcoin price. Now, quantum computing firm Multiverse Computing ran simulations around the adoption of Bitcoin and Ethereum in Canadian markets to study their viability as a mainstream payment system. As shared here, our work on cryptocurrency networks with Bank of Canada is finally out in the open. Huge congratulations to the team for their phenomenal work on the project. And speaking of Cointelegraph, the Multiverse Computing Chief Technology Officer, Sam Mughal, suggested that non-financial institutions could carry out a high uptake of crypto in the short term when considering digital assets for payments. So there you have it. Let the mass Bitcoin adoption continue. And before I break down next story of the day, billionaire Mark Cuban is making big changes to his crypto portfolio, and I reveal to you what's inside. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting just above $1.8 trillion with $77 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, with the current Bitcoin dominance at 41% and the Ether dominance at 19.4%. And checking out the top 100 cryptocurrency gainers in the past 24 hours, we have Decred leading the pack, up 27%, trading just under $73, followed by Stacks, up 6.5%, trading at $1.25, followed by Audius, up 4.5%, trading at $1.30. And checking out the top 100 cryptocurrency gainers for the week, you can see Audius leading the pack, up almost 30%, followed by DCR, up 26%. We got XCN, up 15%, and Comp, up 10%. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Billionaire Mark Cuban's Ethereum wallet is offering a glimpse at the Shark Tank investors' latest crypto portfolio shuffle. According to Ethereum search engine Etherscan, ETH remains the top asset in Cuban's wallet, but Circle's USDC stablecoin have now appeared at the number 2 spot. At the time of this recording, there is currently 260,462 USDC in Cuban's Ethereum wallet, which is more than 54% of his portfolio. Now, USDC was not present in his portfolio up until late last month, and coming in at number 3 is Ocean Protocol, a decentralized ecosystem for data sharing and associated services. The crypto bull has 128,619 Ocean, valued at roughly $64,000, or about 13% of his wallet. Now, Cuban's 4th biggest crypto holding is RARI, the governance token on creator-centric non-fungible token platform Rarible. The investor has 6,632 RARI, valued at $51,000. And following RARI is the billionaire's wallet GOHM, the governance for the Olympus Decentralized Autonomous Organization. He currently has 5.9 GOHM, worth roughly $19,000. Now, Cuban also has a bag of audio, which is the native token on decentralized music streaming protocol Audius. The Dallas Mavericks owner has 10,000 audio, worth about $12,700. Now, Cuban's wallet became public when he revealed his NFT collection on Lazy, and blockchain sleuths have been tracking it ever since. It isn't clear whether the billionaire has crypto wallets in other locations, so do keep that in mind. And in a new interview with Fortune, the tech entrepreneur recently stated he was very bullish on ETH for the near future. He identified the merge, which will take Ethereum from a proof of work to a proof of stake system, as a key catalyst of growth for for the second biggest crypto asset by market cap. He also said that as the merge makes mining obsolete, the overall supply of ETH will likely dwindle and support upwards pressure. Cuban predicts that by the time the merge is complete, ETH will be on its way to becoming a deflationary asset. So there you have it. What are your thoughts surrounding Mark Cuban's personal crypto portfolio and regarding his beliefs on ETH becoming a deflationary asset? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And before I break down our final story of the day, top crypto analyst Michaël Poppe says big run coming for XRP and Litecoin and predicts one metric in particular will trigger the next crypto bull cycle. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 1,150 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also, some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my crypto merch store live at merch.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And of course, you can find me on all the major podcasts and platforms, from Spotify, home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes and Google Play. And if you're listening to the pod, be sure to check out the YouTube channel at cryptonewsalerts.net for the full premium experience with video. And of course, you can follow me on crypto Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, and TikTok. So wherever you're at, be sure to plug in and follow me there. But all right, now let's break down our final story of the day. Popular crypto analyst Michaël Poppe is predicting rallies ahead for XRP and Litecoin and says that one key metric in particular will spark the next big bull phase of digital asset markets. Now, the analyst tells his 584,000 Twitter followers that XRP appears to be compressing and the Bitcoin pair coiling up for a breakout. Quoting him here, this chart looks so similar to the previous cycle in 2014 and 2017. Seems like we're going to have that big run on XRP again. The more the chart squeezes, the heavier the breakout will be, and everyone will rush into that position. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the crypto analyst regarding XRP. And just like XRP, Poppe also predicts that Litecoin will have its run after a rather long downtrend. The crypto analyst says he is waiting for one metric to reverse before crypto really gets going again. And according to him, it's the US dollar currency index, which pins the US dollar against a basket of fiat currencies, which needs to reverse course on its nearly 1 year long rally. As the crypto analyst shares here, still waiting for this one to turn around, then the party of crypto will begin. Let's freaking go. Now, the analyst is also watching a pair of lower cap altcoins. Poppe says that Syscoin, a blockchain that offers assets powered by Bitcoin's hash power, is currently at an attractive support level for the bulls. As he shares here, simple, I'd be looking at one level to take longs from if it holds. Now, Poppe says that one crypto assets chart is embodying the entire altcoin market. According to the analyst, the centralized finance platform Orion Protocol is presenting long-term opportunities for the bulls, even if some traders may be driven away by its bearish price action. As he shares here, this chart is a representation of the current status of altcoins. They are on the ground and have been in a bear market for a year. Instead of stepping out of the market, this is the time to get into them. So there you have it. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the crypto analyst, and do you feel that an alt season is amongst us here in 2022? Holla at your boy in the live chat. And now for a quick recap of what I covered with you here in today's show. US dollar strength mimics the 2020 crash. I shared with you the 5 things to watch out for in the Bitcoin market this week. And we also discussed Bitcoin average transaction fees hitting its lowest in 2 years at $1.04, as well as billionaire Mark Cuban making big changes to his crypto portfolio. And I revealed to you what's inside. And we also discussed top crypto analyst Michaël Poppe says big run incoming for XRP and Litecoin and predicts that one metric, the US dollar currency index, will trigger the next crypto bull cycle. Where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now for the top 3 comments from yesterday's episode. eCoin wrote, Aloha JV, happy Easter Sunday, another great show. Thanks for always bringing the knowledge to the Crypto News Alerts fam. Cheers fam, always a pleasure. Greatly appreciate your continued support. As always, hodl. And our next featured comment comes from Inner Dinosaur, who wrote, thanks JV, great show mate, and I agree with Max Kaiser, $100,000, no problem. See you next time JV, $100,000, let's freaking go. Send it. Now for our third and final featured comment comes from Pokemon, who wrote, hi JV and Crypto News Alerts fam, enjoyed your show. I see an all-time high on the horizon. People keep stacking Bitcoin and you will not go wrong. You only lose if you sell. Take care one and all. God bless you and yours. Exactly fam. You only ever lose if you sell. So keep stacking them sats. Hodl. And to be featured on tomorrow's episode, drop me a comment right down below.